Hello! Today I'm going to be making a snowflake card using the Snow is Glistening stamp set and the Winter Snow embossing folder. This is in the mini catalog and it is absolutely lovely. I've taken a piece of Whisper White cardstock and I have stamped it in Versamark and heat set it in white embossing powder using some of the snowflake stamps from the stamp set. I have a piece of Pool Party ink to back that, and this is the embossed front of the card, which is a top fold card, and I have embossed that with this embossing folder, the Winter Snow. The inside of the card I have stamped with Sending a Blizzard of Wishes for a Wonderful Season and 3 of the snowflakes. I have die cut some snowflakes here in the shimmery white cardstock and in Pool Party, 4 of the snowflakes total, using the dies from the stamp set. And I have also heat set the word joy on a piece of Pool Party and cut it out with a 1-inch square punch. Okay, so let's get started with this. First of all, what I'm going to do with this piece of heat embossed snowflakes is I'm going to put everything aside so that I don't make a mess here and show you how I'm going to get the snowflakes to really pop on the front of the card. So let me get a paper towel here. So what I did is I took a spritzer. This is a small one that I had on hand that was empty so that I could mix this paint. And I took a drop of the Pool Party ink and a drop of the Frost White paint, the shimmery paint, and then I filled it with about 3/4 full of alcohol, just plain rubbing alcohol, and shook it up. And now I'm going to spritz the front of the card, the snowflakes, so that you can see them. Now this the shimmery paint really gives this a beautiful shimmer. Now that's pretty wet, but it is alcohol, so it does not take long to dry. So while that's drying, I'm just going to set it aside and let it dry, because I already have one that I did earlier that is dry. And you can see, I don't know if you can see that, see the shimmer from the heat embossed snowflakes and from the sparkle from the shimmery paint that we mixed to spritz on there. So bringing back in the pieces that we have to put together, we have our card base. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the piece of Pool Party, and I'm going to use glue for that. And just center that on the background piece. I always like to flip it over and give it a rub. And then I'm going to take some Pool Party white and silver twine, and I'm going to wrap that around the bottom of the card 3 times and tie a bow. And I always sometimes it's frustrating to try to tie a bow on camera. So I'm going to tie this in a knot first. So it's easier to deal with. And then try to tie a bow. And I've given myself enough here to generously not fussy with it too much, or be fussy with it too much. Okay, so there we have a bow, and I'll just trim off the excess there. Okay, move it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the sentiment that I have already cut out, and I'm going to put this on mini dimensionals. I'm going to be generous here and put 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom to go over that twine. I'm going to put this right about, well, over a little bit there. Put it right about there. So there's that. And then I'm going to take the snowflakes and I'm going to adhere them to the card. You can go ahead and put this on first before we do that. So maybe I'll put this on dimensionals as well. So let's get some out here. And you don't want it to sag when you put it in your envelope. So be generous with your dimensionals to hold it up. That should do it. Okay. Take these off. And center that. Like that. Okay, and then let's put our snowflakes on. I'm going to put these down with glue around the center. It's sort of so it's hanging over the edge a little bit. Over the top and over the side. And then for the medium-sized one, I'm going to put it down probably right here, about in the middle. And then this one will go on top of offset that, I guess. Right, like that. And a little tiny one for the center of this one. Okay, and then to finish it off, I'm going to add some of the dazzling jewels here. Small one for that one, maybe a medium size for this one here. And then I might just add another small one just to have 3 of them on there and just put it down here. What do you think? Maybe just have it in the snowflake here. Maybe I'll add a couple more. just to make it interesting. There we go. All right, so, and I have an envelope for the card that I have stamped with some of the snowflakes. And there's the lovely snowflake card. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.